Hi guys, welcome back to more Martha is Dead. We're still looking for that key, so we can open up the room. Find this note about mommy stinks. Yeah, we have to find the key. The magician. The world. The lovers.
The end of a relationship. It's very clear, but my plans will be successful. I only need to know what these plans are. The end of a relationship. It's very clear, but my plans will be successful. I only need to know what these plans are.
Interesting.
July 18th. Everything had...
I have this already. I thought it was a new one. Where's that key? Maybe. I doubt it's at the basement.
This fabric is not new to me, yet I do not think I have ever seen it in the house. A tripod is necessary to take photos with long exposures. I have found what I need to take infrared photos.
Ah, this is open.
This is the center of our farm, but since we moved here, it hasn't worked like it used to. Security matters, Daddy says.
The cows are here. We have rabbit. That's for the horses. I don't know what the keys are. Out there over here.
I always wanted to swim here when I was with Nanny, even when it was cold. I came here to
I don't know where
fish
I'm
when I
going.
was little. I went with that ever so kind man who worked for my father. Who knows where he is now? Maybe he joined the war too.
I mean, the doors were open, so I'm guessing we have to be outside, right? Oh, wait. Are we even allowed to go this far? Maybe that'll open up later. Let's go back. She says something about that guy that helped her father. Maybe he's around here or something. He has the keys. But where could he be?
Go to the town now? What are these ideas that randomly pop into my head?
Okay, guess that way is the town? I want to go to the town. What then? He was like, no, go back.
According to Nanny, this was an old windmill. It has been abandoned for as long as I can remember, and it has always given me the creeps.
Oh.
Tuscans. Throughout Italy, the people are fighting against the German invaders. Over a third of Italy has already been liberated from this loathed invader. We know that you are doing a lot to prevent the Germans from strengthening their power over you. The day of your liberation is approaching. Your freedom is certain. Your region is of the utmost importance in this war of liberation. Hinder the Germans by refusing to cooperate with them in any way. Transport is essential for the German troops and their supplies. Your region is the center of the transport network south of the Apennines. The triangle of La Spezia, Florence, Livorno is of great importance to the Germans, and their hope to maintain a yoke over Italy. Tuscans, double your efforts. The day of liberation is fast approaching. Unite and do your utmost to speed up your liberation.
Well, as if I don't know. Hey. Oh. Should we go to a dark room now? Fill up that photo. Oh, there's... Oh. There's lens here.
With this lens, everything gets bigger. Red filter for super high contrast photos. This lens increases the framed area. It allows me to fit more into the image.
Why is it so dark on on X? It's so dark. You can barely see the lens. But in my monitor you can actually see them, but you can't see shit.
I have to be careful and keep the volume down as I listen. I must go unnoticed. I am meant to be deaf after all.
Ready? Julia? You ready?
Sure, Daddy. I'm good to start.
I've already started recording.
Oh, no, my voice will sound awful.
No way, come on. Didn't you want to study singing anyway?
No, I was young and stupid when I said that.
Okay. Ready?
Go. Oh, how nice. It's the rehearsal for last week's concert. I never heard the recording. But I was right, my voice is awful. Cannot be called singing. Anyway, it's time I develop these film roles. I can't wait any longer. I wish I could just stop time. These images could change everything. I cannot bear the fact that I may have hurt Martha. I would rather die. Damn my head and these memory lapses. It's such a pain not remembering. It's like getting lost inside yourself.
Why does it go? Oh, I was being stupid. Hold on. It's my fault. Even the music stopped. We're gonna find something creepy in that picture, aren't we? Huh? That's all the same thing. So let's just... Did I choose this one? Okay. Choose the first one. Yeah, they're all the same. Oh, wait. Are they all the same? You don't need that one because it's the same as the other one. So they're a different one. It's the third one. Perfect.
Here I was running toward the pier, just as I remember.
Oh, there's more. Oh. Oh. Should we develop the ones that have like on it? Got it. That's Martha.
Yes, I've undressed and I'm about to dive
Oh,
in.
never mind.
This matches my memory.
It's me, Julia. It's
I'm carrying Martha to shore. I'm trying to save her. My memories, although fuzzy, do match reality. I feel a little better. Now I can find out who really hurt Martha. Maybe I should meet with the White Lady. She might be able to tell me something. Is this crazy talk? Yes, definitely. But what's normal about any of this? Maybe you have to be a little crazy to get anything done.
alright. So we're going, yeah. Students to find the keys. Maybe we'll find the keys later. What is this? I have a check mark or something for that. So now we're gonna go back outside. Okay. I did it backwards. I first went outside. Alright, so we need to go all the way down. Shit. Down. Follow this trail. This way. Alright, just double checking I'm going the right way. I don't think it matters if you take a different path. You never know. It didn't. The house here. Okay, we need to pass like a little bridge. This way. All right, there. It's
Los, schnappen wir uns diese Bastarde!
not good.
Los!
Being shot at.
Hey, hey, hey! Los geht's! Hier lang! Hier drüben!
Yeah, 'cause it's the war.
Hey! Vorwärts! Hier! Sie sind da lang! Verdammt! Los, laufen!
What is going on here? What are the soldiers doing? It's dangerous, I know, but I want to follow them and see what's happening.
Yes, let's go. Oh god, what the hell happened?
Verdammt!
You gonna shoot me too? Go that way? Go down. Not fair though, they took a shortcut. Why do you have to take a shortcut too? Yo, I thought this was a bear. I don't know why, I thought it was a bear. Oh, fuck. The white lady's here. And she's singing. Let's go to the right spot. Why did they have to shoot up the legs? What happened? No. No, I don't think it's them who did this.
Oh God, please no. Lapo, my dear friend.
Oh.
What have they done to you? Your handkerchief was the symbol of what you believed in. At least that is left of you.
That's why we found in one of those when we're trying to get those pictures. I mean, the cameras, right? On one of them.
Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone and I cannot reconcile myself.
Oh! The crow shot me. What the fuck? What the hell just happened?
Du hast ein Mädchen erschossen, du Idiot! Scheiße, scheiße, scheiße! Was machen wir jetzt? Sieh mal, was sie um ihren Hals hat. Sie ist eine von ihnen. Es musste getan werden. Sie ist die Tochter von General Erich K., du verdammter Trottel. Sie war die Freundin von diesem armen Kerl. Oh, verdammt, jetzt sind wir wirklich am Arsch. Scheiße, lass uns abhauen. Aber sie lebt noch. Sie liegt im Sterben. Siehst du, wo du sie getroffen hast? Sie ist bestimmt schon tot. Wir müssen jetzt abhauen, sonst sind wir auch bald tot.
Yeah, we couldn't finish reading that letter. I'm like, the crow shot me.
I'm dying, I thought. But strangely enough, I wasn't afraid. In fact, I was almost relieved. When I returned, I found myself once again in the midst of a bad dream. One whose meaning I did not understand at the time.
So Lapo is dead. They shot him. Martha? No? Ding. Martha? I give back? Make any sense. Martha, I give back your soul. Appearance? Martha, I gave you back your appearance. Oh, what the hell?
I give you back your appearance. you
All
back
those creepy
your
dreams.
appearance.
Ew.
I give you back your appearance. 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 I give you back your appearance.
Oh. Now I pay. Events in a name. Now I see through your eyes. Really, game? Listen, it makes sense, didn't it? I see you with my dream, with my dreams. I don't know. Oh, choose. Now 70. Oh, what the hell? Grim Reaper.
Two sisters were destined to die. Julia, the first sister, and Martha, the second. On Julia's day of departing, identical twins stood before me, impossible to tell apart. They questioned my presence, since they were still so young. Julia must come with me, I demanded, but they both claimed to be Martha. I explained that Martha's fate was soon to be the same, and their games were useless. I didn't have time for it. The war was keeping me busy. But they didn't concede, and instead kept insisting. Can we follow you together? No, impossible. Are you sure Martha will die too? Nothing is certain in wartime. What if the wrong person went with you? Then you would have cheated death. One would die unjustly, and the other would simply be delaying her fate. They discussed amongst themselves, then hugged before one of them came forward. She stared in a determined, almost threatening manner. I guessed it was Martha sacrificing herself, giving more time to her sister. But I stayed silent, not to reveal their failed deception. No one lies to the face of their own death, so I asked how their choice was reached. We drew lots by throwing a medallion, she said quietly. They had trusted in fate. Oh, how naive they were. They knew fate plays by its own rules, which is true, but it is also my ally. Fate never would have allowed the wrong girl to follow me. In that case, my work was done. She must have been Julia. However, little to my knowledge at the time, that blasted medallion had the same name engraved on both sides. Martha's. So, my first assumption was correct. They were too damn smart, and had fooled both fate and me. One thing is for sure. I'll put things back where they belong. I will correct my ignorance and give fate back its blindfold.
Damn, this hurts so bad. I can hardly breathe.
Was that the what? I don't know what I said. Is it the brewery or something? Yes, we get to wear the dress.
I would like to spend a moment with my sister, just me and her alone, before people arrive for the funeral and then take her away.
Oh, is it a 20? Yeah, it is. Alright, so the Grim Reaper was after Julia. And yes, like he said, they should have guessed.
No, my bag is not here. My
Oh,
diary.
no.
Lapo's letter.
That's kind of interesting.
How
Yo,
is
can I
she?
get out?
How is my daughter? Please, doctor. Please give me good news.
It's a miracle she's alive, Eric, but she will be all right.
So Lapo is dead. Kills him. Didn't get to read that letter. It's probably in my bag. You finished to read that letter? I don't think it.
The bullet passed right by her heart and exited her chest. Unbelievably, it missed her lungs, spine, and heart. She could have been paralyzed or died. But thankfully, she's fine. I examined her thoroughly. She didn't even lose that much blood. She was lucky. And you were lucky, so to speak.
She was lucky that my wife went for a walk in the woods.
Otherwise, she would have bled to death, yes.
I don't know what to say. All of this, it's too much. So much death and suffering. Nothing more.
Don't worry, Eric. She's young, so
Don't
she'll
do it,
recover
Crow.
quickly. I'll be here all day anyway.
Thank you, doctor,
No!
for everything.
No!
Do you mind coming with me to pick
No!
my wife up from the cemetery? The funeral will start soon in the chapel.
Of course not. Lead the way.
That crow just killed that bird. I knew it. It was a crow that shot me.
For the funeral.
I'm gonna find him and gonna rip his wings out. Why they have to show us that?
It's her way of coping, so she doesn't have to think about everything going on.
And I, stupid crow.
Who has suffered so much. Maybe too much.
Who has my bag? Probably Mama has my bag.
There's my bag. Thank
Oh,
God.
here. Are the things
Let's
inside?
hope Lapo's letter is in there.
Yeah, I wanna read that. This one?
Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself to that fact. I have to stay hidden, and sadly I can't run to you, even if I would love nothing more than to hold you tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around midnight. Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number, 6934. He knew he was in serious danger, but what about the letter? I had it in my hand when the soldiers ran off. Mummy found me, and if she's read it, well, she hates Lapo, and now she must know who I am. No, she probably would have left me there to die. She'd rather have no daughter than the wrong one. Before I passed out, I must have put it back in my bag. There is no other explanation.
Alright, just jump out the window then. Mama knows who I am. She didn't read it.
July 19th. I retrieved the cameras at the lake, but I had convinced myself that I was the one who had hurt Martha. So much so that when I had the rolls with me on the way home, I found myself in another horrible dream. I don't even remember going to sleep. As soon as I woke up, I developed the film. The photos confirmed to me that my memory of that night was correct. It was a great relief. I have decided to go back to the lake in an attempt to communicate with the White Lady. I know it's a crazy thought, but I can't get it out of my head. I need to know what happened to Martha, so I must pursue every possible avenue, even the path of insanity.
And what, it doesn't matter which one we pick. Hierophant. Sun. The Emperor.
There is darkness that brings uncertainty, but there will be a guide. Something that can teach me something.
There will be a guard that
Citizens continues in La Romola, and once again General K's family has come under fire. Now it's the life of her sister, Martha, that is in danger. The blow from the gunshot in her back could have killed her. It is only by the grace of God that the girl is alive.
When it's not too sunny outside, the 200 ISO film works well.
The cowardly act. The New Zealand troops are advancing slowly. After the Battle of Portiponsi, on the 18th, they are still far from the Tavernelli Val di Pisa. The German resistance on the Tuscan hills has been exhausting for the invaders.
General Edict K. New rules on curfew and women's behavior. German command of S. Vincenzo Attori. Telephone number 1185.
I don't know if that's the same. It's probably the same. They're doing it like
Nets for catching butterflies, poor creatures. I had so much fun with them.
a big ass net. Go upstairs. See if we can... Just scroll out of here, then we'll never know. Can't believe that crow just killed that bird. How dare you show us that? How dare you? How dare you? Okay, what are we doing? I'm still missing something. Oh, okay, never mind. I think you just have to go to the newspapers. I think you. Oh God, what happened now? Yeah, I think the game crashed. It's me.
Attempted murder in La Romola. After the murder of Julia Kay, Today, her twin sister is the victim of another attempted murder. The condition of the young girl, found by the German troops, is no cause for concern. The political motive behind this is becoming all the more clear. But that's not what happened. It's all wrong. Mummy was the one who found me. The German soldiers shot me. Best to stay quiet. No one ever believes the truth. The Battle of Tuscany. German operations in the Livorno area. Extremely violent fighting in the streets of the city. Even in Florence, the war is beginning to be felt. Supplies are starting to run out. Bread may only last a few more days. Prices are rising dramatically. Meat can now be found for 100 to 140 lira per kilo. The gas has been cut and there is no coal. New ordinance ban on the use of bicycles. Over the last few days, cyclists have once again shot at members of the Italian armed forces and at civilians in the streets. The offenders will be punished in accordance with German martial law.
I don't get this.
I should pick up the phone but remain silent. If I let the caller speak first, I'll find out who it is.
I feel like it's talking about the newspaper, that it might be on the phone and get information out of it. I think that's what it's talking about.
Old photographs that father took of this house. Knowing who is calling could be important.
Hello? Ma'am? Can you hear me? Is there somebody there? Mr. Eric?
It's the nanny. I can confide in her. Nanny? Hello, it's me.
What? Hello? My lord, I must be dreaming or something.
No, Nanny, you're not dreaming. It's really me, it's Julia.
My God, Julia, my little sparrow, how wonderful. Sorry, but I thought you were dead. I saw you lying there dead. This brings me so much joy that actually it must explain to me, my little sparrow, what is happening.
I told Nanny everything that had happened. She was sad for Martha, of course, but very happy at the same time. I was the one she had a special bond with. I explained to her that I wanted to try and meet the White Lady, even if I knew it was a silly idea. But she didn't think I was a fool, quite the opposite. She explained to me what I should do in an attempt to meet her. It was complicated. I noted everything down carefully in my diary. Who knows, maybe she did it only to keep me occupied, while deciding what to do with me and who to warn. I won't ever know, though, because that very same day, a bomb struck the villa and she died. They all died. We should have been in that house ourselves, but instead... Poor Nanny. Bye, Nanny. I love you.
Bye, my darling. I thought I'd lost you. Be careful, my little sparrow.
So, her nanny died? Because the place got bombed?
Now I know what must be done to meet the lady. Nanny has explained everything to me. I must try to meet her early in the morning when it is foggy. or all will have been in vain. That's what the legend says. This is what I need to do. 1. I must re-invoke her loss by putting her into contact with her lover. To do this, Nanny said to look for his grave in the woods, but there are so many. Daddy always said that infrared photos can see what the naked eye cannot. Maybe then they also see ghosts. There wouldn't be anything strange about that now, considering I'm trying to contact one after all. How crazy. 2. A part of me needs to enter her world. A lock of hair would work, so I'll need scissors to cut some off. 3. I will need an object that connects her world to mine. I don't know what to do for this yet. Hopefully something will come to mind when I least expect it. 4. To communicate with her, I will need to use my tarot cards. I will meet with the lady on the island where her lover was executed.
Alright. So it's the nanny that everybody that knows that I'm not Martha, that I'm Julia died. It's Mama. It's guilty. But no, well, we don't know if she actually knows.
Martha was taken to the chapel for her funeral. I want to say goodbye to her alone before everyone arrives.
Alright, guys. End the video here. A lot happened in this episode. Upload. Was shot. I was shot. Almost died. Julia's trying to talk to the white lady, right? Yeah. There's so many stuff to do with the lover, my personal object. White lady, final farewell. 6:34. The telephone. I think we did that. Now use the telephone. Oh! We'll do that next time. Hopefully I don't forget about this. Maybe we get some information about that. Alarm light. This is number 6934. For a combination. Could be a combination. I doubt it's a phone number. Could be a combination to something, and he'll tell us something. Think about your sister. Look at the map. Just look at the what? In the finally. So it has to be foggy. Okay. Alright. Alright, guys. Gonna end the episode here. Thanks for watching. Bye.